Hello everyone. In previous videos, we have already discussed reflexive relation, irreflexive relation and symmetric relation. Now, we will discuss antisymmetric relation and what is asymmetric relation and what is transitive relation as a part of types of relation. What is antisymmetric relation? Antisymmetric relation is a relation R on a set A is said to be antisymmetric if for all AB belongs to A, if AB belongs to a given relation and B is also present in a relation, then in that case A is equal to B. Means antisymmetric does not allow the opposite part of a pair. Means if AB is present, then BA is not present in a given relation, but if BA is present in the, what this means is diagonal pairs are allowed in a given relation. I will take example AB, BC, AC. Second example is AB, AA and BB. Third is AA, BB and CC. Fourth, I will take A comma B, B comma A, B comma C and C comma C. Fifth is if R is equal to phi. Sixth is if R is equal to A cross A. And last example is if R is equal to A comma B, B comma C, A comma C, C comma A comma A and C comma C. Now in first example, here R is equal to AB, we have to check is BA is present in a given relation. Here BA is not present in a given relation. Now BC. Now we have to check is CB is present in a given relation. No, CB is not present in a given relation. Now we have to check is CA is present in a given relation. No, opposite pairs are not exist in a given relation. Therefore, the R1 is antisymmetric relation. Antisymmetric relation says if AB is present, then BA is not present in a given relation, and in that case if AB is present in a relation and BA is also present in a relation, then A is equal to B. Means if we take a Cartesian product of a relation AC, BA, BB, BC, CA, CB, CC. These are the diagonal pairs. Antisymmetric allows the diagonal pair. Why? Why antisymmetric allow the diagonal pair? Because the condition says if AB is present in a relation and B is also present in a relation, then in that case A is equal to B. Antisymmetric allow the diagonal pair. And what antisymmetric relation does not allow? Antisymmetric does not allow if AB is present in a relation, then BA does not present in a given relation. If CA is present, then AC is not present. If BC is present, then CB is not present. Okay, it allows the diagonal pair and one of the pair of non-diagonal element. Now we have to check example 2. AB is present. Is BA is present? No, BA is not present. AA is present. Antisymmetric allow the diagonal pair because this condition diagonal satisfy the condition of antisymmetric, that is A is A comma B. In that case this is A and this is B is in a relation. Yes. Is B comma exist in a relation? Yes. In that case its opposite is also A comma A. In that case this is B and this is A. Therefore in this case A is equal to P. Therefore antisymmetric allow the diagonal pair. Therefore AA is allowed and BB is allowed, and overall R2 is a antisymmetric relation. Now check for R3. AA, BB, CC. this is the diagonal element, and antisymmetric relation allows the diagonal pairs, therefore R3 is antisymmetric relation. Now check for R4. Is AB, BA, BC, CC. Is BA is present? Yes, BA is present. BC. Okay. Here BA is present, therefore we have not checked further. Therefore R4 is not antisymmetric relation because opposite pairs are exist in a given relation. Is R5 is antisymmetric? Here R is equal to 5. If none of the pair exist in a given relation, then that relation would be the antisymmetric relation, because the antisymmetric relation says if AB is exist in a relation, then we have to check that BA is also exist in a relation, and then we check is A is equal to B. If none of the pair is exist in a given relation, then in that case that would be the antisymmetric relation, and R is equal to 5 is the smallest anti-reflexive anti-symmetric relation is possible for a given relation. Now check for R is equal to A cross A. A cross A cross A says Cartesian product of a given set. A is ABC and Cartesian product is this matrix, and in this matrix all the pairs are exist. AB is exist, then BA is also exist, and antisymmetric does not allow the symmetric relation. Okay, then R is equal to A cross A is not antisymmetric relation. Now check for R7. AB is present. Is BA is present? No. BC is present. Is CB is present? No. AC is present. Is CA is present? Yes, CA is present. This would be not allowed by antisymmetric relation, therefore R7 is also not antisymmetric relation. Now total number of antisymmetric relations possible is total number of antisymmetric relation is, we have total number of elements in a set is n, and number of elements in A cross A is n square. If a set A is given, that is ABC, then this will become A comma A comma B, A comma C, B comma A, B comma B, B comma C, C comma A, C comma B, and C comma C. Here number of elements is 3, but number of element is 3 and A square, Cartesian product of A, and total number of element in A cross A is 3 raised to power 2, that is 9. Total number of element present in a Cartesian product of a given set is 9. Now the total number of antisymmetric relation possible is n square is total number of elements in A cross A. We have to divide this n square is in diagonal parts and non-diagonal parts. For diagonal part there are n number of elements. Number of element is 1, 2 and 3, and for non-diagonal elements there is n square minus n. In that case 3 is diagonal part, 9 minus 3 and 6 is non-diagonal parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 are non-diagonal parts. Now for the diagonal parts, they have how many choices? They have 2 choice. Either they should be present in a relation or not. Example, we have earlier I took an example, that is R is equal to 5. There exists none of the pairs, but this is also an antisymmetric relation. From here diagonal elements are not present, but they are antisymmetric relation. And also R3 is, this is the diagonal elements, and in this case also R3 is antisymmetric relation. Therefore diagonal pairs have two choices and non-diagonal pairs have, now check for the non-diagonal pairs. AB, if we take two pairs AB and BA, if none of the pair is present, then the relation would be antisymmetric relation. If one of the pair is present, then it would also be a antisymmetric relation. If both the pairs are present, then it would be not a antisymmetric relation. Therefore there are three choices. There are three choices. Either they have present in a relation or not present in a relation. They have three choices, and the non-diagonal parts are also divided in half. Why? Because AB is present, then BA is not present in a given relation. If AC is present, then CA is not present in a relation. If BC is present, then CB is not present in a relation. Therefore the non-diagonal parts are divided into two. And they have three choices: one choice, two choice and three choice. Therefore total number of antisymmetric relation possible is 2 raised to power n dot 3 raised to power n square minus n by 2. Now asymmetric relation. What asymmetric relation says? A relation R on a set A is said to be asymmetric if for all A comma B belongs to A comma B belongs to R, then B comma A does not belongs to R. It says the opposite part of symmetric relation. Symmetric relation says if AB is present in a relation, then BA is also present in a relation. But asymmetric says if AB is present in a relation, then BA does not present in a given relation. And antisymmetric says if AB is present in a relation or BA is present in a relation, then in that case A is equal to B. Example: A comma B, B comma C, C comma A comma B, B comma C, C comma B, A comma A, B comma B, C comma C, A comma B, B comma A comma A, B comma B, R is equal to phi. R is equal to A cross A. And last one is AB, AC and BC. If we take first example, R is equal to AB, BC, CA. Asymmetric definition says if AB is present, then BA is not present in a relation. If AB is present, then BA is not present in a relation. Here BC is present, then CB is not present in a relation. CB is not here. If CA is present, then AC would not present in a relation. Therefore R1 is asymmetric relation. Here AB is present. Is BA is present? No. CB is present. BC is present. Is CB is present? Yes. Opposite parts are not allowed by asymmetric relation. Therefore R2 is not a asymmetric relation. Next is third, AA, BB, CC. Here asymmetric relation does not allow the diagonal pairs. Because AB is present, then BA is present. If I will take AA as a diagonal pair, here A is A and here A is B. Opposite part of AA is also AA, here A is B and A is A. Therefore, AB is present and BA is also present for the diagonal parts. Therefore, asymmetric relation does not allow the diagonal pairs. Now, fourth is R is equal to AB. Is BA is present? Yes. Therefore, R4 is also not a asymmetric relation. Here, R5 is 5. Asymmetric relation says if AB is present, then BA does not present in a relation. If none of the element is present in a relation, then that relation would be the asymmetric relation, and 5 is the smallest asymmetric relation possible. R is equal to AA. AA means the Cartesian product. Cartesian product. This is the Cartesian product. Here AB is present, then BA is also present in a Cartesian product, which is not allowed by asymmetric relation. Therefore, R is equal to AA is not a asymmetric relation. Now check example number 7. R is equal to AB. Is BA is present? No. Here AC. Is CA is present? No. Last ordered pair is BC. Is CB is present? No. Therefore, R7 is asymmetric relation. Now total number of asymmetric relation possible is total number of asymmetric relation possible is, we have total number of element is n in a set. In A cross A we have n square number of elements. If we divide this n square in diagonal and in non-diagonal part, for diagonal elements we have n number of elements, for non-diagonal elements we have n square minus n number of elements, and for the non-diagonal elements we have to divide this n square minus n by 2 because only one part is considered, that is if AB is present then BA is not present. Okay, if BC is present then CB is not present, if CA is present then AC is not present. Therefore, non-diagonal parts are divided by 2. Now come to the choice point. Diagonal parts, if diagonal parts are there, is there any effect? Yes. If diagonal parts are there, asymmetric relation does not allow the diagonal parts. Therefore, they have only one choice. As we have seen in the example, AA, BB, CC is present, that is diagonal pairs are present, and therefore this relation is not a asymmetric relation. I have took the example as for you. Therefore, the diagonal parts have only one choice. They did not appear in a given relation. And for non-diagonal parts, AB, BA, if both would not present in a relation, no problem. Here we have already seen that if R is equal to 5, if there is none of the element present in a given relation, that relation would be the asymmetric relation. Therefore, none of the pair is present, no problem. If one of the element is a pair is present, no problem. If both the element is present, then it would be the problem, and it does not satisfy or satisfy the condition of asymmetric relation. Therefore, they have three choices. And therefore total number of asymmetric relation is 1 raised to power n dot 3 raised to power n square minus n divided by 2, or simplify this, 3 raised to power n square minus n divided by 2, or we can say that 3 raised to power n minus 1 by 2. This is the total asymmetric relation possible. Now what is the difference in between symmetric antisymmetric or asymmetric relation? What is the difference? Difference is, in symmetric relation, symmetric allows the diagonal as well as non-diagonal elements. But antisymmetric allow one order pair either AB or BC, either one of the pair. Both of the pair are not allowed by antisymmetric relation, and antisymmetric relation allow the diagonal element. Asymmetric allow only one order pair either AB or BA, but does not allow the diagonal element. Asymmetric relation does not allow the diagonal element, but antisymmetric allow the diagonal element, and symmetric allow both diagonal and non-diagonal elements. Now come to the last property, that is transitive relation. What transitive relation says? Transitive relation says a relation R on a set A is said to be transitive if for all A comma B belongs to A, if AB belongs to R and BC belongs to R, then in that case AC also belongs to R. Example, AB, BA, AA, BB. Transitive relation says a relation R on a set A is said to be transitive if for all A, B is element of A is any set, A, B, C is any set, AB is any element AC or AB or AA, BB, CC. If AB is present in a relation and BC is present in a relation, then AC would also present in a relation. Check first example. If AB is present in a relation, then I have to check for second element of first ordered pair is the first element of any other ordered pair. Yes, B is first ordered element of this ordered pair and B is here also first element of this ordered pair. Then I have to check AB, BA or A comma A. Is A comma A is present in a relation? Yes, A comma A is present in a relation. Again I have to check AB for BB. Is AB is present in a relation? Is AB is present in a relation? Yes, AB is present in a relation. Now I have to check BA. For BA, is second ordered pair of this, that is A, is the first element of any other ordered pair? Yes. For AB and AA. Then I have to check BA for AA and BA for AB. I have to check BA is present in a relation and BB is also present in a relation. BA is present, yes BA is present. Is BB is present, yes BB is present. Now check for A comma A. This is the second element of this ordered pair A. Is A is first element of any other ordered pair? First element, yes. Here I have to check AA for AB. Here transitive relation is related to A, here A is related to B, then A is related to B. Is AB ordered pair is present? Yes. Now last ordered pair is BB. Here B is the second element of this ordered pair. Is B is first element of any other ordered pair? Yes, B is first element of this ordered pair. Then I have to check BB for BA. Here B is related to B, B is related to A, then B is related to A. Is BA is exist in a relation? Yes, BA is exist in a relation. Therefore this relation is transitive relation. Now check another example. AA BB CC. AA is this is the second element of first ordered pair. Is A is first element of any other ordered pair? No. Then I didn't have to check further. Now BB, second element is B. Is B is first element of any other ordered pair? No. Then I have to stop here. Now CC is second element of this ordered pair. Now check C is first element of any other ordered pair? No. Then I have to stop here and this will become transitive relation. See, transitive relation property says if AB is present and BC is present, then I have to check AC is present in a relation or not. Otherwise I have to stop there. R is equal to 5. None of the element is here, then I didn't have to check any ordered pair for a relation. Therefore R is equal to 5 is the smallest transitive relation possible. Now fourth is if R is equal to A cross A is the Cartesian product of A comma A comma B, A comma C, B comma A, B comma B, B comma C, C comma A, C comma B, C comma C. In A cross A, all the pairs are exist. Therefore, all the transitive relations are possible in a Cartesian product of a given set. Therefore, the largest transitive relation possible is R is equal to A cross A. I will take one more example. R is equal to AB and CB. Check for this. Here AB, B is the second element of this ordered pair. Is B is first element of any other ordered pair? No, B is not a first element of any other ordered pair. Therefore I have to stop here. Stop. Now check for another ordered pair, that is CB. Again B is the second element of this ordered pair. Now check B is first element of any other ordered pair? No. Then I have to stop here. If second condition, if BC is not there, then I don't have to check rest of the condition. This will become the transitive relation. Last is CA and BC. CA, here A is second element of this order pair. Now I have to check, is A is first element of any other order pair? No. Then I have to stop here. Now I will check BC. Here C is the second element of this order pair. Now I have to check, Is C is the first element of any order pair? Yes, C is first element of this order pair. Now I have to check B is related to C, C is related to A. Is B is related to A? Is this order pair is exist in a given relation? No. This order pair is not present in a given relation, therefore R6 is not a transitive relation. Or we can say that transitive relation allow diagonal elements. Transitive relation, if there is none of the pair is present for the element which is the second element of first order pair, then I have to stop there. Thank you.